Are you feeling frustrated because you are trying to make positive changes in your life? You're doing the affirmations, you're doing all these different things, but you don't really feel like it is making a difference, and you question yourself. You're like, why am I even doing this? Well, you are in the right place, and I have a technique to share with you that has made a huge impact on my life. But first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Rachael Clark, and I help women discover hope, joy, and healing through God's Word and holistic wellness. Now, for many years, I struggled with depression and anxiety, never feeling like I fit in, and just feeling like something was missing on the inside of me. But my life is so different now. And what has made an impact in my life is being able to release all these built up emotions and then being able to anchor in God's Word. And so today I want to share with you the basics, and then I invite you to subscribe to my channel, because through other videos, I'm going to be sharing with you different sessions on how you can start to release different emotions. Now, first of all, let me explain why this is so powerful. For so many years, we just build up all these emotions, the emotions of frustration, disappointment, anger, and we just shove those so far down deep inside of us because most of us are not taught how to deal with these emotions. So what we do is we just shove them down inside, and then over the years, as we keep shoving more and more down, what that does is it actually affects the energy that flows through our body. And that can manifest then in different ways. It can manifest in fatigue, illness, headaches, depression, anxiety. So if you have been trying to do positive affirmations and you feel like that they are not working, well, what is happening is that you have got all these emotions that you have shoved down inside of you for so many years, and then you're just trying to pile on top all these positive words and phrases, and your body is like, no. Your body and your brain is like, no, that's not true. That you shouldn't be saying those things. And so it doesn't really feel like that they are working. So what we must do is that we have to start working on clearing out those trapped emotions. And then as we start to pour in God's Word, that's when true transformation really takes place. So the technique that I use is EFT tapping. And what that is that we have different meridians that go throughout our body. And what we do is we tap on these different meridian points, which I will go over with you in a moment. And we focus on the negative emotions that we are dealing with. And this isn't a one and done thing. This is like peeling back the layers of an onion. You're going to start uncovering things that maybe you didn't even realize that was there. But as we start working on clearing all this out, then as we are pouring in the power of God's Word, it is just so powerful. And as I said earlier, I've dealt with depression, anxiety, feeling like I was missing something on the inside, and just feeling lost and broken, to now my life being completely transformed. So today I just want to share with you, I want to share with you the basics of EFT tapping. And I just want you to get familiar with the process and the tapping points. And then in later videos, I'm going to be going through specific, the whole technique, and focusing on different emotions that you may be dealing with: fear, resentment, anger, jealousy, different things like that. So with EFT tapping, as I mentioned, there are different meridian points that we are going to be tapping on. And if you're familiar with acupuncture, it's similar to that, but without the needles. So the first tapping point is going to be the karate chop point on the side of your hand right here. So you just take a couple fingers and you just tap there. And then the next point that you will be tapping on is right here at the end of, or at the beginning of your eyebrow. And now you can do this on your right side or your left side, or you can tap on both. You really need to play around with this and see where you're receiving the best benefits and what works best for you. So you're going to tap right here. And don't worry about saying anything right now. And the surprising thing is that even just going through the tapping and not focusing on any emotion, you may feel a slight release in just going through the process of this. So this is going to be your next tapping point. And then the next one is at the side of your eye right here. And you're not going to tap hard. You're just going to tap enough to where you feel the pressure. And then the next one is under the eye. And like I said, you can do one side, the other side, both sides at the same time, whatever feels right to you. And then the next tapping point is going to be right between the bottom of your nose and the upper part of your lip, right there in the middle. And you're going to tap there. And then you're going to move down between your chin and your lower lip, and you're going to tap there. And then the next point you're going to tap is you're going to feel your collarbone, and right under your collarbone here, there's like a soft spot. You're going to tap there. Now the next spot might seem a little bit awkward because it's on your side here. And for women, it would be about at your bra line. So you're just gonna tap lightly there. And then your next tapping point is going to be on the top of your head, about in the middle, and you're just gonna tap lightly. And while you're doing this, just work on taking some deep breaths. Now, by doing this, it is going to start to open up those blocked energy channels that are going through your body. And so what we are going to do is we are going to, in upcoming videos, focus on the negative. We are going to be turning this over to God, and we are going to be confessing what we are struggling with, because God knows everything anyway. So we need to be completely upfront and honest with Him about what we are struggling with. So that is how we are going to start out. And then we're going to go through and really, talk about what we are feeling with that emotion, whether it's, like I said, fear, anxiety, jealousy, and really work on getting that out. And then as we start to feel a release from that, then we are going to focus on God's word, and we are going to work on pouring that into us. So this is your basics right here in this video. And so if you know of somebody else that is struggling and that this could be beneficial for, please feel free to share this with them. This is going to be the place to start, so you at least are familiar with the basics of it. And then in upcoming videos, I'm going to be going through actual tapping sessions with you. So thank you so much for joining me. I invite you to make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming videos, and I look forward to seeing you soon.